we have the word ukhti in print, which means my sister. Let's see what it looks like when handwritten. We start with an alif starting high and ending at the line, and then the letter kha, which begins like this. We nearly close the letter, but carry on to the ta, which rises to a similar height as the kha, and we end with a final ya. Alif takes a hamza because it's pronounced ukhti. Kha takes a dot above the letter, otherwise it would be a different letter, and ta a short line above, and ya a short line below. And here we have ukhti. Here we have the word isimha, which means her name. Isim means name, and the ha at the end is the possessive pronoun suffix for her. Note that the letter ha is going to dip below the line, so we start with the letter alif, with a hamza below the letter, so that the alif is pronounced I, and then we start the letter sin a little higher, to leave space for the meme. Then we trace a meme before dipping below the line to form a ha in its middle form, and then we end with an alif. And here we have the word isimha. Here we have the word bas, which means bus. We start with the ba, a short letter, and then alif, a tall letter. It doesn't join. Then we write the sad by first tracing its ellipse, and then adding its tail. We add the dot to the ba, of course, so that we can read the word bas. Here we have two words, huwa, which means he, and hiya, which means she. Both have only two letters, and both begin with the letter ha. To trace a ha, we start like so, with a big arc, and then we curl back into the letter to put a small circle inside it. Then we continue on to the waw, huwa. And for hiya, it's the same, a big circle, and a smaller circle inside it, and then we continue into the ya. We add the short line to the ya, huwa, hiya. Now we'll write the word thalatheh, which means three. We start with the letter tha, we'll add its dots later, then into lam. We stop and draw the alif inside the lam. Then we write another tha. And finally, a ta marbuta. The three dots above the tha form a little arrowhead, like this, like we did for the letter shin. The same goes for the second tha, and then we add the short line above the ta marbuta. And there you have thalatheh. Here we have the phrase sabah al-khair, which means good morning. And this phrase is a good example for a general sense of the Arabic script. The majority of words sit on the line, but some letters dip underneath it. We start with the ellipse of the sad, which is closed with a little upward flick, and then we continue to the letter ba, and then to the alif, where we pause. The final ha looks like this, and we add the dot for the letter ba, sabah. We start the word il-khair a little higher up, and don't go down all the way to the line. Alif, lam, and this leaves space for the letter Kha, which looks like this. Then the letter Ya, and finally Ra. Kha takes a dot above the letter, and we need a short line under the Ya. So here we see which letters stay on the line. Sad, Ba, Alif, Kha. These sit on the line, whilst the Ra and the final Ha go below the line. Sabah al-Khair, the response to which is Sabah al-Nur.